The Lakers, man. The 2017-2018 Lakers, man. We've seen them play 3 games. The first against the Clippers, the second against the Suns, and this past few days against the Pelicans. And they have not played any defense. It's actually insane. But that's not really what I want to talk to you guys about. I want to talk to you guys about the young core, Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram, and kind of Jordan Clarkson and all that stuff. But Lonzo Ball, his first game, he gets locked down by Patrick Beverley. You know, it's the big story. You know, Patrick Beverley beating his chest. He's trying to do all this stuff, acting like he's the best player ever, locking down a rookie in his first ever game. And I don't know. It just really made me really not like Patrick Beverley. I already didn't like him at all especially after he hurt Westbrook in the playoffs like a few years ago. That was really I never really liked him after that. So yeah. But Brandon Ingram, I really want to talk about Brandon Ingram, man, because he is the person that has the most question marks on this team surrounding him, in my opinion. I think he has to play good in order for the Lakers to win. He needs to really step up. Like, I don't know what it is, but I don't see him averaging 20 points a game. From the way it looks like, I'd see him averaging like 13 to 14 points a game, which is not good at all for his standards. He was the number 2 overall pick last year, and he doesn't like he deserved it, honestly. Like, I'm a Lakers fan, and I'm just being honest. He really has regressed. He does not look like he is going to be like a star in this league. And you know, it's only his second year. So you know, maybe I'm making this prematurely. But I don't know. He just doesn't make a lot of shots, and he doesn't seem like he wants it bad enough. And this young core could be the best in the league. Right now, I still think that whichever way you want to slice it, with the Timberwolves, they're pretty young. The Sixers, they have a really young, good core, and Ben Simmons and Embiid. I don't think Markelle Fultz is going to be too good, honestly. But I think they have a really good core, young players. The Suns, they also have some pretty good young players. There's just a bunch of young groups around the league. And I think the Lakers have the best chance of having the best young core. Because you have Clarkson. He has impressed me the most of any player on the Lakers team. He just shoots the ball, and he's been playing really, really well. He just wants it. He seems like he really, really wants it. Along with Kuzma, those two players seem like they really just want it. And I think it's coming to the point where Kuzma is going to be starting. It's only 3 games into the season, but I believe that he's going to be starting around like the 10th game in the season or something like that. Julius Randle, he's also playing pretty good. I think Lonzo and Ingram are the keys. They have to play good in order for them to win. If they can both manage to drop at least 15 each, at least 15 to 18, hopefully get in that 20 range, then they'll be pretty solid. But so far, they've lost both home games, and they beat the Suns by 2 points. And Lonzo actually had a really good game. After his first game, he had 29, 9, 11. He almost had a triple-double, which is pretty crazy. But the Suns are pretty bad. They're really, really bad. They did just fire their head coach. They've gotten blown out in almost every single game they played, except for the Laker game. And yeah, I just really don't know if this team can make the playoffs this year. And I don't know if I really want them to make the playoffs this year, honestly, because it'll be for nothing. This core, they're not winning a championship this year. And as much as I hate tanking and the Lakers being bad, maybe being bad for one more year is worth it. Because you think about it, if we get a good high draft pick, a top 2, top 3 pick this year in this upcoming draft, that would be really, really good. Because then there's a lot of free agents that are going to be available after this season. So that'd be another big step. And a lot of things could just turn around for this team. But I do like what they have going with Clarkson, Ball, Ingram, Larry Nance, Julius Randle. I think that's a really, really good team right there with Kuzma. I think it can be a really good team. They're just so young. I think that's their biggest problem. They're so young, and they could have won last night's game, but they just slipped up. They came back from 23 points down, and they had to lead for a little bit, and they just let it slip away. So I don't know. This team can be good. Lonzo just needs to. I wish he would shoot more. That's the one thing I hate about him. I wish he would have the ball in his hands more. He passes way too much. I get that that's his like signature thing. He loves passing, but he needs to score. Like, they need scores on this team. That's the worst problem. They need scores, and they need to play some defense. Oh my God, their defense is horrible, literally horrible. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about the Lakers so far this year. It's only 3 games in, so it's really small sample size. But I just wanted to do it. I didn't want to do this video after like their first game, because you can't really know too much after one game. So that's why I'm doing it now. After their third game, gives you a little bit better of a size sample of what is to come. So I think Lonzo just needs to shoot the ball more, and yeah, because I mean he's pretty much the leader on the team already, which is crazy. The leader as a rookie, and he needs to shoot more. He needs to shoot more, and he definitely needs to be more consistent and stop missing so many shots. So that's just what I think. Hopefully he will be more consistent. I think he will be. And Brandon Ingram needs to do the same thing. He needs to be more consistent and just work harder, honestly. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, it's been your brother Z, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.